Okay, and here we go. Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here. God knows I don't know why I'm here. Beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. So, now, I know I did a video fairly recently about the Jorogumo, but I got hit with a suggestion for another soul build to try with her, and I've honestly fallen in love with it, so I kind of also want to share. Now, also on a note, who here's been thinking we'll get an SP version of Jorogumo at some point? I mean, we've got one of Kiyohime, Yuki-onna, a few others. You think she's in the run-in too? Who knows? I mean, she's got some gorgeous skin, so who knows? Alright, so we're actually going to go through that, and I'm going to try to speedrun some of these, except for the newbie, which we'll get a little more in-depth about. But we'll start off first with who's going to be here special. It's a returning face, a returning champion of mine, my Zashiki Earth. One of my favorite experiments. She uses a Jizo-build, as seen here. She's grade 6, fully skilled. And if you have not tried a Jizo-build before on a Zashiki, it works actually very nicely, so she's actually keeping herself on the field for a much longer period of time, so she can be the best battery you ever. So I'd actually look into it, just, give it a try. Trust me, it's actually a lot of fun. Now, we're going to hit of course, our Jorogumo. So, circle down the way, circle down the way, circle down the way. I keep forgetting I have so many Shiki sometimes until the moment I have to go through this to find them. There we go. So over here, of course, we have Arachne, and I actually have been going back for some I have more than like three or more of, and renaming them. So if anyone has suggestions for like some kind of spider-themed beings, names I can use for this, please let me know down below. Honestly, Arachne was literally as far as my brain got, and then so yeah, just leave suggestions. We'll see which ones happen. Now, of course, Arachne, old time fave. She uses a Seductress build with Tsuchigumo. And I'm gonna be honest, Tsuchigumo was originally put on to Jorogumo as a bit of a joke, like, ha, spider. Tsuchigumo is a freaking beast on her, let me tell you. You are doing so much extra with that. I mean, yes, all the yes. Now, she attack's not the highest, but she's got glorious crit, some crit damage, and effect hit, because, let's face it, our girl has her skill. She is able to inflict her spider mark on other Shiki. There. Not what I wanted to do, sweet pea. Go back. Thank you. But of course, she can also inflict a daze just by herself without any skills, any like souls equipped. So crit and boosting her effect hit is like, yes, she's crowd control, and we love some crowd control. As mentioned, Tsuchigumo, you're playing off of her already abilities with reducing speed more of your opponents, but you're also getting to inflict some indirect damage too, so give it a shot. It's fun. I giggle like an idiot every time, and we know I'm an idiot, but I have fun with it. And of course, a little bolstering of attack, crit, focus on that, so when she does hit, it's gonna hurt. But and of course, I did have this beautiful effect hit booster right here. Overall, kind of basic build in a sense, but it takes advantage of her own natural effects, added with some Tsuchigumo effect for a little extra fun. Little spice. It's actually a pretty good build to try out. Now, taking advantage of her speed reductions of her opponents is, of course, now you can put on a Snow Spirit, which is really good because it does the freezing thing. especially since you're already kind of slowing them down a little bit. This beautiful effect hit booster right here. Like, yes. And of course, Jorogumo, because yes, I had these effect hit boosters and thought they'd be fun, and of course, the Soul's effect. All the yes. A little more attack than Arachne, but still. Okay. Stop doing that, please. So now we will shoot down all the way to the line, into the line here. Come here to our last two. Now, Bamboo was the last new one here, this bamboo skin, but this is actually the newbie over here. God, I think my game is gonna lose so much. Now, in her case, she is unevolved, love grade 4, not fully skilled up yet, but she uses a priestess build, so aside from the damage she's doing with her dazing and slowing with the speed things and all, and reducing of speed, you're also getting the chance of bolstering daze a little bit more, because I've actually found that, interestingly enough, that extra 10% does work with a Shiki who already has an dazing effect. It does actually help boost your chances. It's a very interesting thing. And of course, you also get Priestess's added effect here, so you're basically just going to double down on how many times you can knock somebody stupid. It's an interesting thing to try out. And of course, she's built a little more towards the attacky. And instead of Jorogumo with her, she has Odokuro. She's literally built more to be an attack-oriented, to test it out. And not gonna lie, it's been pretty interesting. If anything, it's been a fun little experiment. I don't know if I'd ever take her into PvP with this build, but still, it's not bad. Now, we move on to the star reason why we're here, which is this Jorogumo over here, who is using a build suggested, Temptress. As you can see, she is fresh. But it bolsters her own natural effects with the chance of confusion as well, because we love to use confusion, and I have fallen back in love with Temptress, as we know. So we have, of course, this one, like literally all of these have some kind of effect hit booster, mostly because I didn't have a full effect hit booster, but you never know. I might change that out at some point, but for now we're playing with this round. And of course, she has this crit boosting soul taker, because I mean, she may not have a lot of the most attack, but when she hits, she's gonna make it hurt a little bit. And of course, this beautiful one over here. Now, can Soul Taker be switched out for something else? Yes, but I'd already tried Odokuro. I have been using Jorogumo. I want to try something different and not necessarily another boss soul. So, you know, just a trial. It could easily be switched out for something else down the road. Maybe an effect hit booster. We'll see. But in the meantime, we're going to take these 4 and let them go to town on a level 40 Hahakagami zone, level 40 Kappa zone, and just watch the fireworks display. Now, if you got this far in the video, thank you immensely. Please, all we ask is if you want to leave, just do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below, like, comment, subscribe. And if you're going to stick around, well, grab some snacks, settle in, and let's have some fun, shall we, ladies? And there's the snow spirit kicking in. We have dazing, we have spider marks, we have Jorogumo. We also got some freezing going on here. And see, that's one of the things with Jorogumo, is that it does, because if you get them down just far enough, Jorogumo will do the rest of your work for you and wipe a field. Alright, there's some more dazing. We're getting good with that. I mean, there we go. They're just like knocking themselves out. There's some more snow spirit. Alright, come on, ladies. Let our pink temptress at the end to have a little fun, huh? I'm well aware that there's probably a strong opportunity that, there we go. I mean, look at all the crowd control. That's beautiful. I'm also aware that there's a chance that there's probably some glitching in the recording, and I apologize profusely for that. We all know my system is crap. It's not the game's fault. It's literally just my system. Alright, so let's hit the Kappa zone, shall we? Okie doke. And we are back in the Kappa zone with our 4 Jorogumo. And hopefully our little temptress at the end gets a little more playtime. So, ladies? Oh, so much glorious crowd control. I kinda love it. Don't you? Just crowd control for days. There's a small part of me that's like actually gets a little tempted to want to take these 4 Jorogumo into PvP just for the sheer fun of it, just in duel one time and see what happens. I mean, I know it'd be a freaking disaster, let's be honest. They get wiped out. But let's face it, it would be interesting to try just once for shits and giggles. Yeah. Oh, yes. We have so much beautiful crowd control as everything. And just. Oh, well, anybody who's friends with me, have fun with that Kappa shard zone. Alright, and on that, I'm gonna head off from here. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. Please, just on your way out the door, do the Holy Trifecta of YouTube with the like, comment, subscribe. And if you have a suggestion for a soul build you want to see, or one you love and you want to show off by having someone show it for you, please just hit me up in the comments below. Hey, as I prove it, you leave the suggestion, I'll do it. When it comes to the game, of course. Have a good day. See ya.